Hello friends, welcome to the lecture on polymerization. Here we are going to take the types of polymerization which occur during the process of formation of polymers. So basically there are two broad types of polymerization reactions, that is the addition or the chain growth polymerization and condensation or step growth polymerization. तो दोनों में जो डिफरेंस है वो है कि जब एडिशन पॉलीमराइजेशन हम करते हैं तो वो चेन ग्रोथ होता है एंड जब हम कंडेंसेशन पॉलीमराइजेशन देखते हैं तो वो स्टेप ग्रोथ पॉलीमराइजेशन होता है. सो लेट अस टेक वन बाय वन. द फर्स्ट इज द कंडेंसेशन पॉलीमराइजेशन और द स्टेप ग्रोथ पॉलीमराइजेशन. Condensation polymerization involves a chemical reaction in which a polymer is formed with the elimination of a small molecule with lower molecular weight as a byproduct. The byproduct eliminated is called as condensate. The reaction can occur between two similar or different monomers. In such reaction, each step yields a product which is again a characteristic bifunctional species. These are independent of each other and so the chain of condensation goes on. An example of this kind of polymerization, also known as step growth polymerization, includes the formation of pterylene or dacron by the interaction of ethylene glycol and terphthalic acid. See, the terphthalic acid is a dicarboxylic acid and again ethylene glycol we have. So here we have the formation of nylon 6,6. So the example we are taking here is nylon 6,6, that is hexamethylene diamine, and this is adipic acid. The conditions are we require high pressure and temperature with the formation of this nylon 6,6, which is a step growth polymerization with two monomer units which are bifunctional. These are monomer units and the polymer is a copolymer. Addition polymerization or chain polymerization. In addition polymerization, two or more molecules of monomers are linked together to produce a polymer. So this is a very simple statement or the definition, and in this polymerization there is no elimination of any molecule. It is a chain reaction and no byproduct is released. It is obtained by linking together the monomer molecules through a chain reaction to give a polymer whose molecular weight is exactly an integral multiple of that of the constituent monomer, as in the case of polyethylene obtained by polymerization of ethylene. Only a single kind of monomer is involved in this addition polymerization reaction. Therefore, polyethylene is a homopolymer which contains exactly same monomer units. Addition polymerization reaction is generally induced by light, heat, or a catalyst for opening the double bond of the monomer and creating the reactive sites. So the purpose of light, heat, or a catalyst is to create the reactive site, and since we know addition reactions is a chain mechanism and so it requires some reactive molecules. A variety of alkenes, alkynes, and the derivatives are polymerized in the presence of a free radical generating initiator, that is a catalyst like acetyl peroxide, benzoyl peroxide, tertiary butyl peroxide, etc. For example, the polymerization of ethene to polyethylene requires heating or exposure to light. A mixture of ethene with a little amount of benzoyl peroxide initiator. The process begins with the addition of phenyl free radical produced by the peroxide to the ethene double bond, thus giving rise to a new and larger free radical. This step, which initiates the chain reaction, is called chain initiating step. As this newly generated free radical then reacts with another molecule of ethene, it leads to the formation of another bigger sized radical. The repetition of this sequence of reactions with the generation of newer and bigger free radicals carries the chain forward, and this step is termed as chain propagating step. Ultimately, in the chain terminating step, the product free radical reacts with another free radical to form polymerized product, and the sequence of steps may be depicted as follows. So first is the chain initiation step, where we see the benzoyl peroxide, it is converted into phenyl radical. This is free radical. This free radical attacks on ethene and produces another free radical, a bigger free radical, which is a new initiator. Chain propagating step. This newer free radical again reacts with the monomer, the alkene, and it forms this molecule, giving rise to the desired polymer with again a free radical. Chain terminating step. For the termination of the long chain, these free radicals combine in different ways to form polyethene. One mode of termination of chain is shown here. So the free radicals may add up and form long neutral chains. So again, the polymeric chains. So this is a bigger molecule. And we see the addition reaction is a chain mechanism. It involves 3 steps and finally giving rise to the desired polymer. Thank you.